Hey there, friends. It's me, Gabriel, coming to you from the Benevolent Wolfpack for a special video on being human, my existential awakening. I was inclined to call it my existential crisis, but these insights I had came out of the void that I went into um, internally. I think when I sometimes it's like when you look at the vastness of space in the universe, how there's like over a septillion amount of planets, just an unfathomable amount, and you recognize just how small and seemingly insignificant you are in the scope of all that, and then adding in like the free will dilemma, and it can floor you, man, if you're not careful. It's like jumping off this diving board into this infinite blackness, void of blackness, and yet in the darkness, I was able to find a spark, like a flower in the wasteland. And so, this is some of the insights that came to me that gave me a deep sense of, and a profound sense of comfort and peace, I think, in light of it all. So, not to just numb it, as sometimes we can have like some inoculating type of thing to kind of get back in line, shut up and color kind of thing. But this is far more substantial. So, without further ado, let's do it. We accomplish so much and yet feel so empty. A never-ending effort to feel satisfied and never arriving. When we live in accordance with God, we flow with the universe. And even though we are immeasurably small, we still have the opportunity to flow through God and He through us. As geese are, as they are, flying south in the winter, so too be as you are. This is being human. And I make the point about geese because when I was in this sort of dark night of my soul, I heard some geese going south, the kind that they make. And it kind of just was like, geese are designed to be a certain way. Everything is by design. There's a certain harmony to it. And that kind of was that sort of small inspiration that broke me out of that sort of, I guess, stupor, if you will. But being human means to belong. And we belong to God. That is the human experience, coming into that awareness of life and to have it more abundantly. We are no more special than the birds and the leaves, but are all precious in His eyes. When we try and become something more than we are, we suffer. Accept your life and accept who you are. Whatever comes your way, accept it and move on from there. When you do something, accept it as who you are. If you decide to change, that's okay. Or if you don't, you can accept that too. That regardless of what direction you go, let it be from acceptance. Perhaps this is part of belonging. For how can something belong to you if you first don't accept it? So you belong as you accept yourself and your life as it comes. For instance, if I am alone, can I accept that? Or even if I feel sad being lonely, can I accept that too? Acceptance means to take what's given. And being human, then, is belonging to that which is given you. And there you are whole. And there you are perfect. For you know yourself as you are. Human. And I can accept that. And there's some more that followed. God's flow is constant, but God's will cannot supersede our own, for that would violate our free will. But yet we are of God, and He with us, His Spirit moving our very being, the ground of it. There is a constant flow of God's will, and we are a part of it. God's will is perfect, in that not everything is not wrong, but everything is as it should. Everything in the universe moves in accordance with as it should. Animals and planets flow in and out of manifestation through what we would call life and death, but all just one side of the same coin of reality. It is us as humans, though, that we have the unique capacity, it seems, to be aware of this evidence. But it is when we ascribe the values of good and bad, often centered around our own self-interest, that we introduce suffering to existence of our life. We may very well feel pain, but suffering is more than pain. It is pain in reference to our values of what we value in life and the reality gap therein. So if we can accept the reality of our life as it is, seeing it as the working out of the natural unfoldment of God's love, we can find a peace and a faith in that. For when you allow yourself to flow along the wings of love, you ride in the rhythm of harmony, for you are allowing life and reality to be, and better yet, being a part of it, as you always have and always will. My hope then is not for the outcome of this or that, but that I may allow myself to accept life as it comes, seeing it as the unfolding of life, a very dear blessing. So to that I ask myself, this is an inner dialogue and prayer that you can have. Can I accept myself, my life, and others if my outcome doesn't happen? Gratitude can help with this, and we can ask, help me, Lord, to accept this person, self, and life. For when you have liberated yourself back to acceptance, then you are free to decide again. There is such an honor and humility that hits you when pressed against the vast vista of space we are a part of. Perhaps your very existence is a miracle enough that in the unfathomable amount of planets in the universe, you were born on this world at this time, right here. And that is pretty special. And a final little part that came to me is that how God, the love of God, is not predicated by whether we have earned it nor ever need to be earned, but it is the testament to his nature and his mind and his intentions toward those who suffer. And our practice then is in our wanting this for everyone else. And that, I think, is a good lesson on being able to be human. The very thing that we are, right? But yeah, that's what I got for you folks. Hope that has been helping, healing in any kind of way. If it has, check me out on Facebook on the Benevolent Wolfpack, same page and all that stuff. Where I've been doing this fun Jesus Calling series daily, so I'm more than welcome to come and take part in that. Certainly welcome you there too. But for now, folks, I wish you well, and we will see you next time for some more spiritual upliftment. And yeah, I'll see you, folks.